you still, look, this university gets funding from the UMC every year, but there's somebody has to be the grown-up of all grown-ups and say, listen, we don't need all of this drama, because I can tell you, it's a lot of media folk ain't got no problem with lots of drama. As I've heard described here, this might be a Real Housewives show of Love and Hip Hop. It's turns all the friction back and forth, and that doesn't move the university forward.
We believe to move the university forward, we must get rid of our board chair.
But the problem you have though is that the board has to do that. And so the question is,
no, the people have to do that, and that's why we're here.
This is the fundamental problem. Being a private institution, there literally is no entity over your board. So now, again, the people can have leverage and influence, but in terms of who actually has to make the vote, that's the other board members. Which raises the question: how are you communicating with other board members to say, hey, we need you to speak up and stand with us, because it seems as if you got folks who are there who don't really want to say anything, they want to get sideways with the chair. And look, the chair trying to come up, you try to come after me. That wasn't wise. He said about 500,000 views on YouTube. I'm just saying, it wasn't wise. But again, this does not do anything to improve the
it takes funding to run the university, and with everything that you've heard from the students, the parents that are outraged about what's taking place with their young people that are at the university, we know Bethune-Cookman must maintain at least about 2,400 students to stay viable financially. And so it's sad to say that we have to hit them in the pockets before we can make these changes. And I would hate to see the university do that. And so with that, we're going to keep sounding the alarm, and we're going to try to continue to shine the light, which is why we're here tonight, because we know that they want to remain in darkness. We've been in darkness. You silenced your alumni with a lawsuit. You silenced your students with an NDA. And so people have been afraid to come forward. Well, I get a good pension. I don't have to wait for Bethune-Cookman to pay me. So we want to sound the alarm for these young people to let them know that we're going to continue to shine light where there's darkness. We've asked for transparency. We asked as alumni, where's the money going? That's what our signs say out here. We ask for that information. We give money. We feel we have a right to see where that money is being dispersed. The students have asked, where is the money going? And it's just the math ain't math. And that's why we're here tonight.
In terms of your alumni, have you had a meeting with Dr. Drake?
Yes. Dr. Drake had plenty what they were called, to me, controlled fireside chats. You would have to register before you attended the meeting. And once you attended the meeting, I think I was the only one at that time, unfortunately, that was some very hard concerns. His claim to fame was that they are not suing the alumni. They're suing the association or the former organization. And what I said, some of the mold that they're doing.
Roland, here's what I have to say. Number one, we need a leader. We need a president, not an interim president. We need a president.
So hold on that point. There's supposed to be a search committee. Is there any alumni and student participation in this national search?
No, the national search is being conducted by the Board of Trustees. Traditionally, when we do it, and we've only done it a couple of times, we've had a national search. We had a company come in and do the search, and then they pick 4 or 5 finalists.
Right.
Alumni were allowed, you know the process, alumni were allowed to come and talk to them, ask them questions, and then a president was chosen. But since Dr. Carter's left, we haven't had a leader. So that's one of the main issues.
So the alumni has no involvement in that process?
No, none whatsoever. I know at least one alumni on the search committee, Kevin Maynard. He's on that's we're on at least one item.
So you said there's a grad who's on the search committee?
Yes.
Has he reported back to alumni?
No. Well, here's an important part.
No,
and there's so many alumni meetings that have been going on, but in the alumni meeting, he said that we could have done a better job in reporting of what is going on as far as the searching.
Okay, so have they even laid out a timetable in terms of the process? So, for instance, I mean, the interim president, expires, look, June 30th. Have they said, hey, by the fall, by 2020, January 2024, we want to have a permanent president?
They sent out a letter saying that there was a surge, but
when was that?
To my knowledge, it's been a few months ago.
Okay.
But to my knowledge, they didn't have a date or a deadline that I remember. But the other problem is and this is the point I wanted to make too. The other problem that we have is we have so many different factions of alumni. Not everybody agrees with the majority of the people that are in here. So they have had meetings, but they have them with people that agree with their tactics and their process. They meet with people who are patting them on the back for the bad service that they're getting. And I can't help but ask myself the question the other day, what would have happened if Ed Reed had not done what he did? Or what would have happened if we wouldn't have been able to get in contact with you? The same stuff would have been going on. So we have different alumni, and I want to say this to any alumni that's watching this, whether you agree with the administration or not, if we don't come together as alumni, students, and parents, and also faculty and staff, we're going to lose our school. We're going to lose our school because me personally, this is what I believe. I'm not speaking for anybody else, but I believe there are factions that are out to get not only Bethune-Cookman, but a lot of our HBCUs. They want to see us fail, and we're helping them fail. What we're doing actually is not. We actually have alumni that are in here right now, and I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I've been saying this for years too. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100. We have alumni that are in here right now that won't join the alumni association, that won't give money to the school and haven't given money to the school since they graduated. Now, part of that is how they were treated while they were students. So we got students that are sitting here that are living in molded dorms. Are they gonna want to give back when they graduate? They're gonna graduate, get their cap and out, and they're gonna run. And you can't blame them. So we've got to do something, alumni, that's counterintuitive. We've got to give and continue to support the school, even though we don't like the conditions, but find a way also to get a new board of trustees and turn things around for these young students.
At this community town hall here in Hope Fellowship Church in Daytona Beach. We're talking about Bethune-Cookman University, one of the more prominent HBCUs in this country, obviously in this state. And so we'll continue this conversation right here on ROLAND Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. Again, download our app. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the platforms, please download our Black Star Network app. On Apple phone, Android phone, Apple TV, Android TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Xbox One, Samsung Smart TV, and of course our 24-hour streaming channel has launched. We're available on Amazon News, and you have Amazon Fire. Simply go to their live news grid, and you can actually watch our 24-hour channel there as well. The only Black phones, 100% Black owned news information network with 24-hour streaming channel. We'll be right back.